Welcome to the Ultimate Rocket League 2v2 Fundamentals Slowest Player to Grand Champ series in America. Yeah, longest series title ever. In this series, I'm going to show you fundamental rules. I'm going to show you how to play around your teammate, and I'm going to ultimately show you how to win. You don't have to be fast, you don't need advanced mechanics, you do need fundamentals, and you do need to concentrate. But it is achievable for everyone, I promise you that. At the time of recording this, I've been coaching for over 1,200 hours, and I'm releasing the first 2v2 Rocket League guide book. It is a physical book, and I'm really proud of it. Pacifist System, which is the system I use and the system I coach, has been created over a long period of time since 2017 and been refined and refined and refined, and we finally got it in a book. It is a coach in book form. You can get it from airchargedrl.com. It has all the main situations of Rocket League, 18 fundamental rules to do with each situation, 43 drills, blueprints that show you how to rank up through each rank, and a hell of a lot more. It is 135 or 136 pages and is available from airchargedrl.com. You can also download the first 3 pages of the book for free. If you go onto airchargedrl.com and fill in your information, you will be added to the email list, which every 3 days will give you more Rocket League insights, which you can use along with this series to guarantee improvements in ranks. Let's do this. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Diamond 3 Division 1. We just played a game, lost the game. The teammate literally just went away as soon as the game started. And then I quickly won one, so we are back where we started. Diamond 3 Division 1. So I saw a comment just because as you guys know, I'm doing this all in one go about using different belts from the free belt path on the Discords as we rank up. So I think it's a good idea, and I also kind of want to keep the momentum of this series going. Obviously I've got about 4 hours here to get to Grand Champ, so I need to start putting some quicker games in. So I think I'm going to start adding the green belt, which is flicks off the carry, sort of like double jumps off the carry, sort of double jump bumps, real basic like aerial double jump bump plays. And I think I'm going to add flicks as well, and I'm going to probably shoot a little bit more with a bit of power. So just so we can get through the ranks again, this is stuff that you should be able to do at these ranks. So there's our first tail whip flick of the series. Going to play a low shot. That's a shame because I saw him backing up. Look for the boost here. I'm not sure if we've run out of replay credits yet. So whenever someone has the name Pulse in their name, it means they're going to try and do, freestyling. So just be aware of that. So we're going to go back to middle. So it's the same stuff, but now we're just adding our offense. So shame I missed that shot. And side flip. And that's another thing I'm going to start doing. I'm going to stop messing around. I'm going to go instantly into those side flips. There's a good play from the teammate. And then we're here. Back in the middle. They're overcommitting because obviously you don't want to ever end up in the opponent's net, especially with no boost. But this should be fine. Going to block like that. Nothing too crazy. Teammate's wide though. Could be an issue, but this should be a goal. Da, 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 da. So now we're side flipping onto those hook shots. It's literally the same as a hook shot, right? Come around, get a nice soft touch, but instead of hooking, I now flip into it. 115, you're going to get extra power now. That's the idea of shooting. So again, this is why the hook shot is so important, because you understand how the ball works. If you're trying to control a ball, like defending or like this, we always move with the energy of the ball. But if you're trying to smash a ball, you kind of have to go against the energy, but not too much. Instant flick here. See him there. Follow through flick, almost. And there, here. So maybe I'm going a bit too quick there. Nice job. Fake it. Obviously don't get caught going into their net. They're low on boost here, this Pulse player. So this could be a good opportunity for us. Here, we're going to wait back in the middle. Wait for it. I'm going to turn here. So similar stuff as before. We are just ramping up the offense here. And I'm sure that's okay. Yeah, nice. Because I feel like these players have the mechanics. Again, one, it's decision making. People say, yeah, but you're more fundamentally sound. Well, yeah, because I'm practicing the fundamental mechanics. But I think you can get to the same level as me quite quickly. So one is the decision making, and two, it's the positioning that's allowing me to make that particular decision. So just keep that in mind. you know, you guys can, like, see, he just did spins and stuff. Like, I went for a power shot, but it wasn't the right manner because the ball wasn't working in his favor. There we go. So quick flicks are going to be your best friend here in these ranks because everyone just dives. So remember earlier I was taking the 50s, right? But the problem is, as you go up the ranks, your teammates are the same players, but they might be a little bit quicker or they might be a little bit more accurate, but they'll still have the same brains, unfortunately. No shade. So the issue with that is that you're going to get hit off the ball a lot more. So if I try and take a 50 like I always do, nice shot, you're going to have issues because when you go to take that 50, your teammate's going to smash you like we've had before, but it's going to be really devastating. So this was a good move by them. Very difficult to see where they were going to put it, especially with the ping delay. But our teammates in their area, in their net with 0 boost because they're forcing this ball. So this is how everyone plays Rocket League. They just force the ball into the opponent. Whereas we don't. We try and play it to the space and to the areas. But guys, you know, thank you so much for the support on this series. I'm sure there has been support because I know you guys always got my back. The book will be out in the open by now, so hopefully it's gone well. Hopefully people who have gone ahead and purchased the book, I found it really useful, I hope. And yeah, if you want to find out more, if you want to get some information for free on what we do here, you've got, of course, you know, the Discord. You've got the website, airchargedrl.com. You can download the first 3 pages of the book. We've got the full belt system completely free, which is basically you've got training packs. You complete the training pack 100% in one go, and then you get the belt and the role in the Discord, which shows your name in a different color. And then once you do all of them and meet the criteria, you get a certificate. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to probably slow down here on this scoring because I think I'm just going a little bit ham. Make sure we're doing that side flip correctly because we don't want to get caught like before. I've been doing like jumps and getting smashed. So I'd really like them to stop scoring. They're probably not going to. So we're just going to go on to the next match. Okay, there we go. We got the dub. Yeah, no one wants to forfeit, and it's a bit weird. So just trying to control the ball there as much as possible, hoping that they forfeit, but they didn't. So hopefully you guys agree that these mechanics I'm using are fair. They're definitely underranked, but it's just more to do with like what people are actually choosing to do. We're adding a front flip there on that kickoff to get there sooner. I don't know if we added that before. And then here, we're going to come off this. The same guy. Nice. They really did well there because I actually tried to do a little rhythm break. But, okay, so this Pulse guy is fuming. And he's going to be even more fuming at this guy doing a clip. Because the Pulse guy wants to do clips because he saw TikTok. So, yeah, nice from Ishiki. Nice touch. That's a nice double touch, to be fair. I mean, the net was wide open if you shot to the left. But, you know, got to give credit where it's due. So this could be another win here. This guy seems really mad. But I've often found that with these freestyle dudes. Yep. He's pretty mad. He's pretty mad. Well, again, this is going to be another pointless one, guys. I do apologize at the state of Rocket League that we can't even get a game to give you some entertainment here and talk you through some stuff. Again, similar to before, I'd like to talk to you about, you know, different strategies, but there's only one at the moment, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's a sad time for this game, really, really sad time. So, let's see what happens. Oh, he's back. Well, I'm just going to lock this guy down. So I'm side on here, and he's gone. Going to use a bit of that. A little bit of that. Just to really cement that they're not having a chance today. I'm getting out of this rank because it's just a bit of a nightmare like this. So edge will bump there. The number 1 move to use. Especially with the way everyone plays defense. Because obviously you can flick it. And like I say, flicking it's really good because when they dive, you just get over them. Jabs are really good. But the edge bump's really good in the regard that what will happen is because of the way people are playing, they'll often end up in an inline shadow, which is a great shadow actually. But the problem with an inline shadow is it requires a lot of skill. And they may not have the skill required. Oh dear. He did the double touch earlier. That's the crazy part. Going to play this ball to get the boost. But we're having a bit of an issue here from this guy. Stay close. Flick madness. Almost. Going to move in here. Make them panic. Here comes the aerial. You would hover here. I'm just going to show him. I'll leave that for teammate. Oh, God. I thought he was in position. I see that he's driving to the wall. Is he there? Yeah. And we're just going to chill. Same stuff, but you just add the finishing. Could be a goal for them. Nope. Like, the reason it should have been a goal there is because teammate sort of went ahead. Now, remember, big tip, when you're in defensive defense, you're coming out of defense, which is defensive offense. That's coming out of defense into offense. You actually kind of want to take your time a lot of time because you want to avoid 50s where possible. And if you can't avoid a 50, sometimes it's better to just not play the ball. No, had an easy goal there, but I don't mind them draining the clock here, but yeah. State of this game. I got it, buddy. I got it, buddy. You can see me there. Power slide. Power slide. I got a bit carried away with the power slides. Just in case they didn't have it covered. I'm really not sure what's going on here. Obviously, it's quite laggy, but I don't know if this guy's still playing. Is he playing? He must be playing. So he's still playing. Very strange. I mean, maybe he just calmed down. Again, because my teammate's trying to get out of defense, but they're pushing the ball. That's where you're weak because you're taking a 50, but you're ramping it. If you dove on that ball yourself, you would win the 50. But because they're not, they're just like basically becoming a jab. It's not going to work out well. We're going to do one of those and get no respect. I could have just shot that. That's strange. But there you go. Be careful about this, buddy. Oh, okay. So they got some interesting things here. Again, they just sort of hit the ball away into this rotation stuff. Gonna take that 50 with a backflip. So what annoys me with these players is they rush in and they do nothing apart from put themselves out of position. That's the worst part. So it's not like they reload here like I've just done here. Make sure you get possession, play it around. Like, it's fine if I chase the ball down because I'm going to stay with it. That's the whole point. But they don't do that. They just do this nonsense drive and then just rotate. And just give them all the space in the world, which doesn't make any sense. See, my teammates being so aggressive, I've just come all the way back here because I know there's nothing good going to happen. Now, really, I'd like to be a bit closer to work on the, defend them and pick them up, but I can't trust them to do anything insane. Inside to outside. I don't believe that goes straight in. That's unbelievable. I really thought I'd wangle that. But again, he's ahead of me and I've got the ball. So they don't turn around. They just wait for you to get hit. Like, if he just waited in net, we would have been fine there. But it wasn't a good 50 from me. I'm playing with my food a bit too much here. Let's get out of this game. Oh, sugar. My teammate went for that. And they are stuck on the crossbar. Didn't expect them to go for it. But that's why the flicks, like the tail whip flick, is so good. We're going to have to defend from here early or late. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god. All because they don't go into the net. So look, this is why you cannot defend in the manner everyone says. You will score own goals all day long. If you're inside the net, you can hit it out. Just can't believe that we had a 3-0 win. I didn't go for that aerial, and now we're like this. The teammates showed a lot of promise. Like, they hit that double touch. I thought we were going to be okay, and then they missed that really easy play, and then they've just scored an own goal. Again, I don't know what you're meant to do here. There's no one in the net. That's crazy. Why are they pushing up there when I'm getting 50? Where's the logic? I cannot get my head around how easy this game is. But people are just, I don't know really. That's laggy. Oh god. Oh my god, that's probably a goal. I literally cannot do anything with that. I'm going to try and pinch 50 them. I got no boost here. Okay, where's my teammate? They are really risky. They've got mechanics, but my god, I don't believe this. They've got no decision making or game sense. We're going to have to clear that to the side. I can't believe that this game was 3-0 up and I was just chilling. And we have had the biggest turn from just really bad plays. Oh, come on. And I have to do that. Oh my god. You cannot write it, can you? You literally cannot write it. 2 own goals. He misses the kickoff. Oh, holy hell. This rank is awful. It's so bad. Absolutely shocking. Well, that's going to go down as the most dumb game in history. Teammate scores 2 own goals there. How are you meant to get out of Diamond 3 with this kind of nonsense going on? All because they just dive in with 0, give up space, and keep going for silly aerials. We were so safe for so long. I just can't get my head around it. Why? Why do... Like, just do a basic flip and hit the ball on the kickoff and then just get in the net. Like, it's so simple. It's all so easy if you just position right. But, like, I can't play both positions simultaneously. That's the problem. You got to rely on your teammates to do something. That's the issue you're going to have. But I'm surprised they won that with that guy stropping. I mean, I'm really going to have to start turning it up if I've got guys scoring own goals. But the thing is, I look at it like this. You're going to have the same guy just scoring own goals because their positioning's so bad. So this sucks, really. I wanted to just go. I mean, I'm running low on time here. I've got to get to Grand Champ fast. And, I mean, I just don't know what to say about that last game. I don't think there was much more I could do, really. Without being completely unfair, saving all their aerials. I mean, there was only 1 and 2 own goals. And diving in with just shocking. Shame. All right. Well, no mercy on this stuff, then. They just can't seem to land those bumps. I don't get it. Going to take a 50 there. Going to move it off the center line. I'm going to move where the ball's going to go. No. Oh, that was it. I had the opportunity to get one last flick goal. And then they smashed it to the side with 0 boost. I remember now. Okay. That's fine. This is a great opportunity for a flick. There we go. Grab this. The aerials are so like these aerials never work because they're not doing anything with the aerials. They're just hitting the ball. There it is. Now we're screwed again. Just because they went for a pointless aerial in the corner and just obviously didn't score. Good play from that guy. Smart that was. Didn't overcommit. I could really do with one of these not overcommittal teammates. What the heck is going on? I can't believe... I was so mad we lost that last game. Oh. Just like, what can you do? This guy's attacking on 0 here. Burning their boost to do nothing. Inside position. This is so confusing because obviously with the lag as well. But they're just... It's just wasteful possession, right? Let me have the ball for 2 seconds. I'm going to move that because that was a bad touch from me. I didn't actually mean to touch that one. Double jump. I'm just going to start smashing people, I think, a little bit. I'm not going to use any advanced mechanics. It's just going to be fundamentals. But I can't take any chances with these guys. And you shouldn't have to either. Like, you'll be good enough to do a lot of the stuff I'm doing. So you're going to have to start doing it, guys. I didn't think it was going to get this bad this quickly. But I knew, like, this sort of stuff could happen. Again, I'm just getting smashed in these 2v1s when we're winning. Why? Because my teammates just dove on the ball with 0 boost. It's like, come on. It's just so poor. Attacking attackers and it never works. Let's take that. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be the slowest player anymore. I'm not even going to bother checking. I think I'm just going to play fundamentals. I think I'm going to have to use my speed. I'm not going to be the fastest. I mean, I'm probably still going to be the average slowest player. But it's not going to be as impressive as EU because I think this is just worse, to be quite honest. The players taking the ball, it still feels like platinum. Whereas, like, you will get that, like that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It happens in EU, but NA is just so bad for this. I've experienced bad stuff in EU, but this second man position in NA, it's equally as bad, but it's worse because they go even wider. It's like, what are you looking for on the wall if you're second man? Like 62 points and they just got to wait central. It's like, it's such a simple request if you think about it. Like, all you want your second man to do is just wait central and you're fine. But instead, they just go on the walls. Like, it doesn't even make sense. To me, it's just so basic. I feel like it just shows, like, where the game is, I suppose. I can't do air rolls. Oh, that worked out well. Oh, never mind. I thought that actually sort of like rolled over the top. Teammate again. Committing with 0 boost. Gonna come to this place. Gonna play that really high. Back and forth. There we go. Just find the open area. Use your camera. Practice that stuff in free play. Just sort of shoot it again. Like, just shoot the ball. Like, learning to shoot the ball is so powerful. You don't have to do air rolls or anything. You just have to shoot the ball. And they're not forfeiting again. Ay, 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 ay. Well, it's a 2v1. His teammates left. I mean, he must still think he can win. But, whatever. There we go. No problem. Yeah, sorry guys. This is now no mercy. I actually think, to be honest, I've probably already played my 50 games that I'm allowed to play. I mean, I can check ball chase, innit? Just have a look on the side here. Let's see if we're still getting replays coming through. Oh, we did. Let's see if we were the fastest in that game. Players. I wasn't. Oh, hold on. Oh, where is it? Players. I was not the fastest. Wow. That surprises me. I'm going to wait here. Going to go up. Come down. Touch that if we can. Good from the teammate there to take that across. Unfortunately, they just hit the ball back to them. Okay, here we go. Gonna flick it. Good bump. Really good bump. I mean, it's smart. They bumped me straight away. Gonna try and roll through that guy. That's some of these 50s are crazy. We're gonna turn on this, side flip it, look for bumps as we sneak through to grab the boost. Yeah, nice from the teammate. So that's the idea. Is we're not trying to score this. Like, again, think of it in multiple steps. We're trying to put the ball where they're not, so no one's on the backboard or no one's high. So get it up there. Jabs can do it. The side flip is a really good way to do it because you put the ball high, okay? But you can hit more because if you look the way the hitbox moves, so you actually get more area to hit it, and you can just recover equally as well here. Just gonna block that. Okay, we're here. Okay, this is not what we want. Again, this sort of stuff. We're gonna go into deep net position. Okay. Lucky, the opponents are going so quick. My teammate is able to time some of this stuff. We're going to move in real close. Might just take him out, actually. Oh, I was going to flick that. Going to fake this. Going to do the side flip. I'm actually going to grab this boost here. I was thinking of cutting that ball, but that's probably too much. Going to come nice and high. Going to come down. We're going to backflip, stay behind the goal line here. And we're just going to come into this because my teammates left it. Boom. A little bounce dribble. Boom. Oh, I went through the ball. Gonna grab this. This could be a goal again. Yeah, nicely done. Oh, well played from them. Straight away. Damn, I thought I hit that as well. Straight away, put it into the corner if you can. Up, turn, down. Teammates probably close. One touch, inside to outside if you can't get space, which I couldn't. Teammates in the corner, it's going to be bad, so we've got to get the demo because the net was open. So we can demo them there to try and like give yourself a chance if your teammate's doing that. Stay central. Face the play as long as you can. Teammates dove on an attacker with 0 boost. Ended up in the corner. Going to be difficult. We're going to do, don't use your boost in those flips. So see, I like use my boost after the contact so I can stay here. I don't have space to get a dribble or a movement away. So I've got to wait for their commit. No boost here, unfortunately. The teammates out of the net, so you can see that they can be demoed quite heavily there. Up high here. You can come down and just easy as you like there. Gonna move in, just cut into the middle, take the middle early, cut around there, and just leave it. If you can't get the next touch, just leave it. But the main thing is you're moving that ball around. That's lucky positioning from them. Risky from my teammate. We're absolutely fine. Gonna move in here. Soft touch, instant flick. And it's just a beauty, isn't it? I mean, look at the power you get from this. It's just unreal. Like, watch this. Soft touch. Now look at that. Whoom. Just launch it into the top corner. It's just, fundamentals, baby. Gonna do that. I quite like this move. I mean, I don't think you could get away with it in Grand Champ, but I quite like that. So again, I mean, hopefully you guys aren't too mad that I've added some stuff here. You know, a lot of people in the previous series wanted me to actually add more stuff and like show what you would really do if you were using fundamentals, but a little bit better than I was because I really sort of took the mick. So I'm kind of trying to do that with this. Good for them. We're just going to like drive it in because that we want them to feel pressure. We don't want to allow freedom there. Should be fine. Okay, that's going into the walls. That ball, so we're just going to wait. So a little bit crazy there. Like, it's hard to read some of these plays with the lag. Gonna go back here. Oh, that's a good opportunity for us to fake it. Because if we go straight in, it's obvious. Okay, not bad from the teammate at all, actually. And again, great. I like that they're sticking on the ball. I was a bit confused because obviously everyone's been rotating in that situation. So I thought about it, guys. I really did. You know, but there we go. So you probably notice a bit of a change in my play. I'm being aggressive on these counters. There we go, baby. Jabba-da-bee, dabba-da-bum, bum, bum, babba-da-bum, bum, bum. I could have scored. I should have scored. That was just stupid of me. We're going to move it away. Power slide here. Look at the dread. Look at the dread in his face. There we go. Look at his dread. Look at his dread. Okay, don't play with your food. Oh! Gonna come here. Up. Always go up and just single jump if you only can single jump. But don't go too fast. Now notice how I'm trying to change it again to the next direction. Even though my teammate's there. Now I've lost it. Now they've got it. I can just stick around. Fine. Obviously I was trying to carry that, but I just couldn't get to the position I wanted to whip it out. But that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Move away here. I probably went a bit too premature. Free ball in the corner. Okay. Don't hit it forward yet. Because we're waiting as much time as we can for our teammate to get back. Like, we could play in net there. Ah, lost my dodge. So you could play in net there. But the idea is your teammate gets back a bit quicker. They didn't seem in any big rush here to get back. So the idea is you make the first hit. They get the second. So knowing that where the opponents were there, I knew that I could go onto the backboard as the first man. Sorry, as the second man, which I don't normally recommend. But it's purely down to what I've got in vision there. That was almost a goal in the last second. I was about to smash the controller because I'm like, not again. I'm just going to dunk that, like challenge it. There we go. Let's get out of here. So the big thing we've got, and one of the things you guys are going to have issues with, is that your teammates keep being aggressive and hitting the ball away and stuff like that. Okay, it's hard to get the ball. So you really have to create that space. And once you get that space, this is why you need 2 or 3 fundamentals in the tank. The jab shot, the hook shot, the instant flick, and if you want to go a little bit more, the power shot on the bounce or a double jump just to lift the ball over the opponent. You want to keep it as simple as possible because it's all about slick out plays. One thing you don't want to do, not again, you've got to be kidding me. You don't want to take too long to do stuff. So it wants to be here, lateral dribble. They dive in, so you just go for a thingy. Is this guy trying to forfeit here? I mean, this is crazy. That should be a goal if I can bump them. My fault. Yeah, thanks. I'm not sure. But luckily they didn't hit me. But again, I got a bit of a bounce and I can double jump it. And the momentum's moving against them there. Gonna go here. Soft touch. Should have just instantly flicked that. We're gonna bump them. Oh, I should have instantly flicked that. Yeah, should have instantly flicked that. Okay, my bad. I thought the 50 was going to go... I thought the 50 was going to be a bit more of a pinch upwards. I just... Again, avoid 50s where possible, guys. That's bad for me. Okay, so that's the waste. Gonna have to take that 50 just because I was in position for a hit. They're completely out of it. Try and get behind the goal line. It's probably a goal. Oh, we're going to hit that upwards. I'm going to try and gather some pads here. This might be an opportunity. Again, I'm trying to set up a good shot. I don't want to fly into it because I could just do air roll shots here. Like, yeah, that's decent to go for. Because I don't want to allow... Like, I don't want to fade away there because we would just get overrun. This could be a goal, actually. Okay. Again, we're moving with the ball. Teammates crossing in there, which is good. Okay, they've dove on that, which is going to return the ball to them. And they've just dove on that with 0 boost, and they say my fault. Okay, we're going to try and move in here, but we've got to stay inside if we can. Up here straight away. Match the height of the ball. See how he's falling? We can go down then. Then we can assist our teammate looking for bumps and demos. If we need to. Nice shot. Excellent job. Kind of how you want to do it. So you're looking to assist where you can once you get the counter. The idea is all of the backboard, all of the stuff, once we get that ball into our corner, works in our favor, guys. The more we can get it there, the better. All right, they've got it. We're going to come here with a hook shot. Gonna come here straight away. Touch, flick. Look at the lift. Finish it. It's so difficult to defend someone like this because I'm here, soft touch, instant flick. They do get up, but there's no way they saw that come in because people hold and look for power flicks. I just get you know, but this is like how Raid used to play. Just a quick flick, like touch flick, and it used to melt people. Here, okay, so in the inside, we're gonna funnel, grab the boost, side flip there. Okay, teammate's gone to the corner, and there would have been their ball. Yep, just by going to the corner, I know it's a goal. Because there's no reason for them to go into that corner there. That boost isn't as important as positioning. Like, they could have took a 50 outwards. They could actually, like, gone and intercepted that. So, as soon as that happens, we know it's a goal. Because I also can't get the position to take the ball over, which is what I wanted to do. We're going to grab this. Going to move here. Stay close. Soft touch. Instant flick. That's one out of the game. That's going to bounce awkwardly. Go really close, really close, really close. There you go, teammate. Oh, they're in front of the play. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to move into this. Soft touch. Instant flick. Try to. Good from the teammate. Going to go up and just touch it. Nothing skillful there. Single jump as well. Difficult. Obviously, I'm picking up more balls here just because of the rotation coming in. Going to throw that forward. I can't really take the ball because I've got, again, no protection. So as second man, you're looking to be quick, get the ball going. As first man, that's where you can try and set things up. But the best way to set things up is either to go really slow or really quick. And if you can mix that up, it's really decent. Again, they've just wasted their boost, which is really not the best. Aerial ball. They've hit it, which is good, though. No. Too many hits. They could have gone for a bump there. That would have been a goal. Oh, dear. They should have definitely gone for a bump. Going to move that ball inside to out. We're a little bit ahead of the play here. Hopefully teammate stays up. Going to move that there. Put instant hook shot if they try and come in. That way it's just so volatile. It gives everyone a recovery. If they miss it, we've scored. So it's one of those, you know, really high percentage plays. But teammates super aggressive here. And they're backing off, doing this rotation stuff like over-committing with zero boost and just diving on balls constantly. And then rotating. Not what you want. Going to try and block that. Grab this boost. But they're always trying to get in. This is the problem. This is a bad second man because they're trying to get in. They're like forcing their way in and then doing nothing. The problem is like a second man forcing your way in is really dangerous because you are the protector. And now you've lost your protector because they're like forcing their way in. You'll notice we don't actually get a lot of opportunity here. Single jump. Going to be awkward. Single jump. Because they're not in net. So this is how we're just going to play it, you know. We're just going to be more offensive. Again, I'm not looking to finish straight away. It will come because they'll leave the net. But I'm trying to make them move to make them leave the net. But it's all about... Nice shot. That first man, well, that second man not diving in. Second man diving in, trying to play as a first man is a real difficult way to win. Give him a few bumps as second man. That should be the forfeit there. People usually get a bit tilted on bumps. But you can see, like, the dive. Like, so you can take any way you want to do it, really. I just think the fundamentals are quick to learn. And they're with you the whole way. And they're just, you know, they're much more high percentage. They're less risk carried. But you can almost play any way you want if you follow the fundamentals. With the Pacifist System, we just made the fundamental rules and then worked on, like, well, how can you know, make this as easy as possible, if that makes sense. But that was kind of the idea, is like, how can we force these fundamental rules in our favor and force them against the opponent? I kind of hope that I thought they'd hit that. The other thing, you can't hit that, you can just side flip into it. You can just jump and side flip into it. But this game's still going on. Oh, come on. Just wasting time always, like, near the end. They just mess around. Gonna try tail whip flick there. Gonna come through, grab this boost. Gonna fake that. We don't need to be aggressive here. Just move with the ball. Trying to drain the clock. And again, teammate tries the same thing, so I can't move quick enough. It's probably a goal as well. When they just keep saying my fault, but doing the same mistake, so just crack that, and that'll be game. There we go. So again, just everyone flies thinking they're Zen and they can't hit a ball. Just sort of go on the ground and just try and shoot it high. Everyone always falls downwards. Remember that. Everything like gravity, you know, it pushes you into the ground. So all your shots, all your plays should be high. You cannot make a high play. You got to take a low 50 because otherwise you're just going to hit the ball away low and it's so easy for them to counter. So I was the slowest last game by 0.20. Yep, Ren, let's have a look. Was I the slowest? Oh, I was actually slowest. 51, guys. That was slower than I thought. I thought I was being really, like, quick there. But even, like, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to be quick. The idea is you learn slow, calibrate yourself, get a bit quicker, calibrate yourself, get a bit quicker, so on and so forth. And that way, you'll be able to play at every speed. And also, it just makes more sense. It, you know, get your moves good and slow. That's a goal. Oh, that lagged. Teammate left the net second man. Now we're going to take that. Like, try and correct yourself to fly down into this. Soft touch. And we can actually just dribble this in. If I can drop this ball, that might be a goal. Yeah. Bit of a difficult one that I couldn't get the ball off my car. I didn't want to pass it just in case it flicked it and just the teammate missed. So I thought I will just dribble it in. Go here. Soft touch. Instant flick. Soft touch. Drive it in. There we go. So, again, I'm being a little bit more, probably more than any series in the recent history. I'm being a lot more, all of a sudden, a lot more no mercy. Just because I was just a little bit, that game sort of left a sour spot in my mouth. I'm going to shoot it at them. It makes it a bit fair. But I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with the goals here to show you how to do it, how to score goals. And how to play it more is like how you would play it. Now, notice how I hold air roll when I did that move, right? So that I'm here. I can hold air roll, I can do a cancellation and turn the other way. You can do a lot once you understand cancels. Like this one's a good one. I click this boost and I cancel and I can come there. Or I can even go straight on if I'm really feeling snappy. Basically, you just speed flip, essentially. So we're going to move into this free ball. Touch. Wow, missed it. No problem. Touch again. Missed it. That was terrible. I'm going to wait here as first man. And there we go. Move with the ball. Get your freedom. Do a few fakes here. Moving with the ball. There's my freedom. Boom. Throw it so it gets a bit of lift. There we go. That should be a goal. Doesn't have to be good. One thing I do a lot is these sort of like floppy moves like this. Like you'll see here. See that floppy here? It's to try and nose down and pop my nose back up. Try and get some lift on it. It's not foolproof. You know, it's not. It doesn't even work properly. But I like it. Sorry, buddy. I didn't even take the kick off. Sorry. Sorry, I was trying to hit the tail whip flick there. Great block. Gonna grab some pads and they've gone. Yeah, this is why I'm not messing around so much on this rank because I don't think I've ever seen such a bunch of crybabies. We're just gonna try flicking that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work with a front flip or a side flip. I'm right back into position. Beautiful. Again, I do feel like a lot of the episodes are longer than ever before. Yeah, div free. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Look after yourself and peace out. Peace, peace. Okay, luckily this was the next day, so we managed to get back on ads 50. I've actually recorded these after, so I do appreciate that it might sound a little bit disjointed. Okay, so this was a dominating win. Let's have a look at movement players. 51, nice positioning. 2% behind the ball, 85, very good. 3-4, so this was a loss. This was the game that we should just not have lost. We might end up being one of the faster players because the other guys were AFK. Means they wouldn't be moving. So percent behind the ball, still the highest. Not confident about this. Still the slowest. How do I do it? Okay, 48 there. Look at the speed of my teammate. That's a shame that we lost that. Still now gets to be 4-2. Good game. So we're adding in a bit more here. Percent behind the ball. We are still the highest. 87. Movement. And this one, we weren't the slowest. This is the first game we weren't the slowest. 59. Hold on. 59.57. We were the slowest. We were actually the slowest. Yeah, that was it. By 0.20. So still the slowest, but close. 2-1 here. Positioning behind the ball. Not the most behind the ball. And actually our teammate wasn't, but we still managed to pull off the win. So we might have been a bit more efficient as well with our movement in general, and still the slowest 55, but pretty much near the pack there. Like I thought, not as impressive as normally. 6-3. just because there's so many loose balls in NA, more than EU for sure. 84, movement, 51. So back to quite slow again. 6 very fast from the teammate, overly fast. And then 3-0. Slowest player, teammate was nice and slow as well. Probably why it felt so easy. And if we look at percent behind the ball, yeah, look at our percent behind the ball here. Very good teammate. That's why it was so easy. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching and the support in this series. Really do appreciate it. See you next time. Look after yourself and peace out. Peace.